So guys, I really didn't want to have to make this video right now, but I've been feeling so upset with the way that Italy's playing that I think I have to. Italy, last 5 games that we've had, we haven't had a single win. 5 games. In our home matches, this hasn't happened since 1925. Just coming off a friendly draw with Ukraine. Our first match against Poland in the Nations League has been a tie, a 1-0 loss to Portugal in our final one, and now on Sunday, we take on Poland one more time, and it's our last chance to stop us from getting relegated from the Nations League. Friendlies, glorified friendlies, whatever you want to call the Nations League, Euro 2020 qualification is on the line, and I don't see Mancini's team taking this seriously. Last year, what we saw from Italy, not qualifying for the World Cup, losing to Sweden over 2 legs 1-0 was horrible. And like Bonucci said after our tie with Ukraine, last year was year 0, and things have not gotten better. Actually, things have gotten worse. And Bonucci said that he thinks that there needs to be a change in the federation. But what I have to say is that I don't think that this needs to go all the way towards the federation. We have quality players on the field. Look at who Mancini started in the first match. Look who's going to start tomorrow on Sunday against Poland. There's plenty of quality in this team, and I know we like to blame Ventura a lot, but it also comes down to the players. I like Mancini. I'm happy with the way that he's trying to go about things. He's bringing positivity to the air. But like he even said himself, we need to score goals. We need to win. I'm sick of not winning. This Italy is plagued by everyone wants to talk about quality. Everyone wants to say we don't have talented players anymore. Antonio Conte's team had less quality players than there were right now, and we still got better results. So I'm not really sure what the problem is anymore. I feel like we've seen some good moments from Mancini's team. They would see in the first half, they had good moments. We thought things were going to get positive. And then in the second half, they would fall off or lose the idea of how to play. There's huge players in these starting lineups, Bernardeschi, Insigne, Chiesa, players who are performing really well at their club teams. So I'm not sure, once we put on the Italian national team jersey, what the problem is, but I'm really sick and tired of Italy sucking. And I'm not sure what else needs to be done. 14 games, we've only scored 10 goals. 10 goals. To me, that is just completely unacceptable any way that you look at it, and I'm not sure really what the problem is. Our last 5 games, draw, loss, draw, draw, loss. We simply can't win anymore. And I know I might be a little bit hot-headed right now, and people in the comments might say, oh, you're getting too mad, you're getting too mad. But where's the point where we start to win again? We know that last year was a horrible time, and have we really made steps forward? And I'm not blaming Mancini. Blame does go on the players, but even in our federation, and I know Marotta is linked with a job at the FIGC, but how come our organization structure hasn't been better? How's a player like Bonucci, who's sort of like a vice captain to this team, coming out and saying, I hope the elections bring some good to this Italian national team? There's some deep-rooted problem. With the amount of quality players, Donnarumma starts at AC Milan, Florenzi starts at AS Roma, Bonucci and Chiellini start at Juventus, Criscito, okay, at Genoa, Verratti at PSG, Jorginho killing it at Chelsea, Pellegrini, young 21 Italian national team player that's playing for Roma and doing really well in the midfield. Bernardeschi, he's playing with Ronaldo at Juventus, Mandzukic, incredible players, and he's found a way to break into the lineup of one of the best teams in Europe. Insigne having his best year for Napoli ever under Ancelotti, and Ancelotti says that he's an incredible player. Sarri says he's the best Italian that he's worked with. He's the best Italian that we have now. And Chiesa, who's, yes, raw, young and raw, but he's also breaking out of Fiorentina this year. With all that quality, don't you think we'd be able to compete at a better level or be able to see a better showing than what we've seen from the team right now? Mancini, I know he's never been really a coach that is praised or loved really by a lot of fans. His appointment was brought with some mixed feelings. Some were like, listen, maybe he'll be good. Others saying that he's only been able to perform at a club like Manchester City with huge players. To me, he's got all of the players at his disposal, and why can't we win? Tomorrow, Sunday, we need to get a result against Poland. And it's no longer just a result to see what we can do. It's a result so that we don't get relegated. I know we're gonna say glorified friendlies, but Euro 2020 qualification is on the line. We know that we wanna say, yes, of course Italy's gonna be qualified, but are we? We didn't qualify for the World Cup, so anything is off limits. I'm not trying to say that we're not taking it seriously, but I think that we need to start seeing results quicker and results overall. Like I said, I want to reference one last time, Antonio Conte's team had players like Giaccherini, Eder, Pelé. I could go on and on about all the players that he had. They weren't the most talented, but as a unit, Conte was able to go toe-to-toe with Germany, who were the world champions at the time in the Euros, and go to penalty kicks, beat Spain. We were not embarrassed. And I think that we need to start seeing a little bit more dedication from each one of the players, from Mancini and from the FIGC, the Italian Federation, because I'm sick of Italy sucking. Guys, I had to go on a little rant, get some things off my chest. Not trying to say that all is negative in the air at the Azzurri. I think that we have very talented players. I think that we have quality players. Enough quality. They might not be the same quality, obviously, as 2006 and in the 2000s and the 90s of Italy, but there's enough quality to still be winning. And not having quality is not an excuse. We've seen many teams who have less talented players than right now do better things. So we need to find another solution. We need to have a different way of seeing the match. And like Mancini says, he says we need to score goals. We're lacking in attack, and I agree with him. Our defense is not that bad, but our midfield and attack needs to improve. And against Poland, we need to do this. And then once you have to win against Poland, and then you have to win against Portugal the next time that the international friendlies come about, just so that you can make it through. So tomorrow, Italy, do not get relegated. Do not screw this opportunity against a very strong Poland side to embarrass ourselves even more. I want to see a better Azzurri. Guys, let me know what you think about the whole situation. Also, just wanted to remind you, a lot of people have been asking us why 90% of our merchandise is off the website. So we're going to be dropping new merch starting next week. And a few of you guys have said, put me in line to get noticed first. So we're going to create an email list. The link will be in the description below. If you want to have an email sent to you right when we drop our new merch, put your email in the description below and you'll be first to find out, because we're still small, so we're not really buying huge amounts of bulk of our merchandise yet. And if you want to see our culture line grow, culture is a huge word to me, to Michael, what it means to us. And if it is to you, let me know down below and we'll invest more and build out a sick merchandise side. But also let me know about the Azzurri. Let me know who you want to see in the starting lineup and let me know what our solutions are. As always, thank you for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Ciao ragazzi.